What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today we're here with Hunter x Hunter episode 144. Last episode we had Killua finally come into contact with Illumi, or depending on how you see it, Illumi finding Killua through his bug that he had with what's her name, Sabone, Big Bertha. So found him. Killua ended up using Alika's or Nanaka's healing ability to heal up Subone, and now we're headed back to Gon, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, I'm hoping we get more. We get to actually bring back, as if he's dead. He's close. I, I'm hoping we get to heal Gon soon, hopefully this episode. We might also get some more stuff with the election. The election, while it has been kind of like a B plot, as far as like the really crazy shit with like the intermission and stuff, the election's still really interesting, so we will have to kind of like tie that up with a nice neat bow soon here. So we'll see what happens. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place in that in, as long as my social media link's going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description for that as well. I appreciate everybody that subscribes to the Patreon. You guys are, I hate saying guys, I don't know why, y'all are fucking great. So with all that being said, we also have a Discord. So with all that being said, let's get our headphones, make sure they're on, them bitches is on, and let's just get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. We started off with Jing. Jesus Christ. Of course he would leave. Yeah, because he punched the fuck out of you. What? Was he not a part of the four? I I hope. Listen, I hope that Leorio is a part of the four. I don't know. I don't care how many times I have to say this. Leorio, I desperately want him to win. At first, it was a funny little jokey joke of like, oh yeah, and Leorio's officially a candidate because he punched Jing. That was funny and all that. That was great. But now, with the more episodes that go by, and the more that I think about, oh shit, Leorio's still in the running, and in fact he was part of the top 16, and now he's like number 3, I believe. I want Leorio to win badly. Like, that's what I want. If there's anything I can ask for out of this last couple episodes outside of fixing Gon, I would love to get Leorio back, or I would love to get Leorio as the new chairman. That would be great. I would be so happy. Okay. Okay. Huh? If you really, what you know that we don't know, nigga? Ooh. Right. Ah. My dog is manipulative. Or at least he's good at manipulating the situation. Let's go. Of course she's not. Yeah. But she knows that Parastan's out there being a dickhead. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay. He doesn't want to win, but he doesn't want to lose. Was he trying to? Was he just trying to prolong the election? Come since tell you that. Okay. All right. Oh, being right makes you predictable. That's facts. I mean, it is pretty much a game. He failing to act like a dog. Jesus Christ. That's, that's exactly what. So be unpredictable. Be wrong. I got to give him that. Parasite is a demon. He is nice with it. He's nice with the politics. Uh huh. First, you and Parasite will be the ones remaining after the next vote. I hope it's Leorio. Oh, so he is. So he is trying to prolong it, but why? Yeah. Okay. So he is dragging things out, but for what? Like just because it's fun, or? uh. Oh my god. What? Damn, called you a broke boy. That's crazy. Okay, I can do that. So great. Jesus, the day Netero blew himself up. What did they? What did they do over there? Uh huh. Did they take something from the island, or what did they do there? They got their cocoons. Oh no! Oh no! They did take something from the fucking palace. They got the fucking cocoon. Wait, why? He's waiting for the cocoons to hatch. He wants to add, I get it. I get it. He wants to fucking add the ants to the hunter exam. Why would he want to add that? What's he planning to do with the eggs in the hunter or the ants in the hunter exam? What the fuck? Cowman. Damn, y'all got comments from the losers? That's crazy. Ooh, okay. Well, there goes some votes for her. Okay. I wonder how many people are going to sing her praises. Or will he be the only one? Okay. What the fuck? You people now. What the fuck? Can you read it? does anybody fuck with Jing? Hey, it's long stride Jones. Okay. We're we're figuring this out now? Are we choosing now? Or does she just mean stay in the vicinity? I wait, I may have read that wrong. I think she may just mean like, yeah, stay here until we choose. Like, don't leave. We're still doing the election, you know. Okay, cool. Hey, that's my dog. That's both my dogs. Yeah. That's it's really my dog, bro. Those really my dogs. Oh my god, all my dogs are here. That's so crazy. Melody. Bro, how you whipping that car in hallways, nigga? Okay. Here we go. Okay, I just hope that this shit. Let's just make the shit nice and easy. No crazy shit. Just need to fix going up. My God, he is in bad shape, man. Okay. As many times. Okay, so yeah, you can't leave here. Jesus. Oh, we get speeches. Let's go. It's gonna be. I'm down. Let's see what Cowman has to say. A sacrificial cow. Mm-hmm. Everybody's singing Cheeto's praises. Okay. Because they all want this shit to end for the sake of Pariston not getting his way. Shit, I need my nigga Leorio to go up there and be like, I ain't making. Yeah? Be unpredictable. Be wrong. Ah, come on, Leorio. I know you want to become a doctor, but there's so much good that you can do as a chairman as well. Say a bunch of shit. Political mind games. Fuck this election. I hate it here. I'll strangle you. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Leorio. You're fucking up. Oh no, Leorio, please. Please, Leorio, please, bro. Don't. No, bro, please. You can't follow, bro. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Let's go. They don't know who the fuck that is, but I respect it as one of his niggas. That's gotta hurt. Especially since you want to be a doctor. Man. Damn. Damn. Jerking off. Wait, what? Yeah, he was out there getting his ass beat. Damn. I feel that. Oh, it's real shit. A, a man of the people. I don't know about that jerking off part, but he's a man of the people. Hmm. Oh, so he, so I guess it was. I guess it was. Forget about the jerking off part. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah, I fuck with that nigga. Oh God, we all fuck with that nigga. Yes, yes, yes. All the good you can do, brother. All the good you can do. Okay. Is that enough? Okay. Nice. I hope so, bro. Oh my God. I'll blow my fucking nose again. Piggybacking off that shit, nigga. Stop cheating. Oh. Oh my God. That's genius. Because now people are gonna vote for him and then they're just gonna fucking prolong the Uh-huh. Okay. I don't feel so irritated when he's talking. Jesus. Mm. Nigga fake as fuck. Fair, but we still real niggas. And I lack all three. Jesus Christ. I don't fuck with Parastime, but man, I fuck with Parastime. So crazy. They're playing like musical chairs with their votes. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Why is your chair so much cooler? Fuck going on with all that? We want cool chairs too. Oh, yep. Yep. They're like play yep. He's playing musical chairs with his vote so he can prolong it again. Smart. Like I said, I don't fuck with Parastime, but I fuck with Parastime. Nigga sleep. God damn. God damn. Damn. Oh my god. That's democracy. Oh my god. I hate him. You are something else. Uh, the votes were previously cast. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Damn, y'all got like telepathy. That's what y'all got. How y'all talking to each other? Yeah, right. I mean, you're right, but still, yeah, right. Ooh, what we doing? Oh, the shit's over. I, I it's over. That was a fast fucking episode. That episode was fast as fuck. What? It went by so quick. It went by so quick. I what the fuck, bro? Okay, and not that's crazy. Them niggas, Hunter made an election pretty entertaining, bro. Cause like we did nothing but just chill out in the election this episode, but the shit was pretty damn entertaining. I'll say that much. I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it. That's what's up. I was definitely enthralled. Plus, I just really want Leorio to win, so you know, I'm looking for any excuse to watch Leorio win. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Uh. Oh man, those are my dogs, bro. Those are my dogs for real. My dogs for L. Okay, is that it? Yes. Oh man, that went by really quick. Where's my pick? Okay. That went by really fucking quickly, bro. I didn't even notice that it ended, or I didn't notice that it was coming to an end. Usually I can tell when it's about to end. That time I had no fucking clue. Um, but that was really good actually. Not a lot happened action wise, right? Not a lot happened. Didn't have any fights or anything like that, but we got mostly the election. As I said at the top of the video, we are going to have to tie this election up with a nice neat little bow soon here, and an episode like this was needed for us to completely focus on the election. Thing is, they made the election really fascinating this episode. The last couple episodes, the election has been cool. I've been interested. I've been fairly entertained by the election part. Like I said, to me it was like a B plot that was going on in the background while the intermission was the A plot. And maybe that's just me looking at it from a sense of like, oh, there's action happening in the intermission, so that's definitely the A plot, right? You know, that might just be my own ignorance, but point being is that regardless, this episode they made the election really interesting simply by focusing on it, and I think that's what the election part of these episodes or of this arc is really is what it needed, right? Is just for us to focus on it for a little bit. Because the show does a really good the show does really well with breaking down the art of like battle and the art of a battle and stuff like that, right? Just even outside of physical fights and stuff like that, right? When it comes to like psychological games, or psychological battles, physical battles, or political battles, the show usually does a pretty good job breaking all that down. So when we get into a political battle like this, it does do a lot of good for us to simply just jump head first into it. So we start, so, you know, all that being said, did a fantastic job with the election. So we start off with a conversation between Jing and Cheadle, who, pretty interesting stuff, right? Jing seems to be getting the fuck up out of here. He wants to leave as soon as possible. Probably wants to go off on another journey or whatever. But they have a conversation about how exactly they're going to deal with Periston and his plan for the election, which Periston's plan for the election is very different from what I thought it would be, right? For a couple of episodes, I always thought that Periston's plan was to win, but now that I think about it, now that Jing says it, it makes a lot of sense. If Periston wanted to win, he would have done it already. But it seems like that's not his train of thought. That's not what Periston wants to actually do. What Periston wants to do is what Jing, Netero, and every other chairman, I'm going to assume, or every other person that is like Jing, Netero, and Netero would want to do, which is have fun. He's just having fun, right? Now, what does that mean? It means that he's not trying to win nor lose, as Jing said, but he is trying to prolong it until the very last day, which so happens to land on the beginning of the next hunter exam. Now, this is where things get really, really interesting, or at least where Periston's plan gets really, really interesting, right? Of course, he just wants to have fun and all that other stuff, but he knows that they have acquired and, you know, secured the cocoons from the palace. Why does this matter? Because if Periston is prolonging the election until the last day, which will fall on the hunter exam, that means that he possibly wants to do something with those cocoons. Now, I don't know how many cocoons there are, but from what I remember in the Chimera Ant arc, there were a lot of them. Probably thousands, probably hundreds, not 100% sure. But there was a lot of them. Now, there are a couple things that he could possibly be thinking of doing with the cocoons, and you know, also the ants, of course, because that's what's going to come out of the cocoons. One, he could be looking to go the super evil route, which I don't think Periston is actually super evil. I think he's a dickhead. I've never thought that Periston's like super evil though. I think he's just annoying and kind of, and not even kind of, really fake, right? But if he were to go the like super mega evil route, he could be like, I'm about to amass an army. I'm going to amass an army of Chimera ants. It's going to be great. I doubt that's what he's trying to do, but it is a possibility that I had to bring up. So there's that. He could also be wanting to add the Chimera ants to the hunter exam, whether it be as a obstacle or as actual hunters, right? Or, you know, like giving them the chance to become actual hunters. Now we know that the ants know, like, they know Nin, which is the ultimate test to becoming a hunter. Like that's the most important test. Like if you can't figure that out, you're not a hunter. So we know that they know Nin, and I don't know how much of the Chimera ants
existence is up for like public disclosure or you know, level whatever Periston has disclosure, whatever, right? But he most likely knows that they know Nin, so he knows that they would probably pass. In fact, I think it's a surefire thing that the ants would pass. We had a whole arc about it, about how strong the ants are. They would pass. But he could also just be using them as an obstacle. Like I said, he could just have it to where he is using them to, he would have left them on the island. He could send them to NGL, but I don't think wait, what did they do with NGL? I forgot what they did with NGL. All right, whatever. I'm getting off track. I mean, I'm not getting off track, but I'm thinking about things that don't matter at the moment. Point being, he could probably like send somewhere like NGL or whatever. I don't think NGL, but on an island or something, and let that be the ground in which you take the hunter exam, and then, you know, like I said, make them the obstacles. Either way, every option seems to point at what Jing was saying. Periston just having fun. All of these options point to Periston just having the time of his life, which I love because it makes Periston a much more enjoyable character. Periston I already kind of liked because, you know, I don't fuck with Periston, right? As a person, I don't fuck with Periston. As a character, I was interested. But giving him this angle, or giving him the same angle as Jing and Netero, only in like a with a different film over a different like dressing or cover over it, makes his character so much more interesting, because now we get to see the flip side of the adventurer coin that Jing and Netero always were, right? So it definitely makes it a lot more interesting. I am now a lot more engrossed in Periston's character. Now, the election itself, they did a fantastic job, right? Like I said, I was about to say JoJo. Hunter x Hunter does a pretty good job breaking down multiple kinds of battles that work on multiple levels, right? In this level, the battle is political. You know, so you're going to have to navigate things a lot differently than you would navigate like a physical fight, right? And the show does a fantastic job with this, to have them play basically musical chairs with their votes in order to make sure, because they don't care about winning. Cheadle, Mizo, whatever his name is, they don't really care about winning. They do care about Periston not winning. And since Cheadle knows that Periston's trying to prolong the election, that's more of her and their focus, right? But of course, though it's working with the whole like going up there saying, hey, you should vote for Cheadle, Cheadle going up saying, hey, you should vote for Leorio, and then having all of their votes, because it's like the whole group thing that they had, the anti-chairman Hunter Association group, right? Where my thing was about the group is not that they had multiple spokespersons that would like serve as people to bounce ideas off of, and it may, all that stuff is important too. But my main thing was that the people that were going to vote for each and every one of those people that were in that group are now just going to vote for that group. So you basically pooled the votes together. And it seems like in this aspect, the same thing's happening, right? Only, like I said, it's like a game of musical chairs. Cheadle or Mizo or whatever said vote for Cheadle, thus giving Cheadle his votes. Cheadle said to vote for Leorio, thus giving Leorio their votes and giving Leorio enough votes to actually win. The interesting thing is, and why I loved this episode, is that there isn't many ways to retaliate off of something like that, except for to do the exact same thing and continue that cycle of circulating votes, which in any other situation would be annoying, but it's exactly what Periston would want, is to continue to circulate votes so he could prolong the election more than he already has. So it took me by, not like surprise when he said it, but it took me by like, it's one of those moments in anime where like you are genuinely impressed with something that somebody does or something that somebody says, right? This was one of those moments when he gets up and he's like, yo, I think you should all vote for Mizo or whatever his name is. Genius, you brought it full circle. It's really smart stuff. I really liked everything that was going on with the election. They did a fantastic job. Now, having each one of them have like their little speech and stuff, of course, all the other three use their speeches to throw their burden of votes to another person, whereas Leorio uses this time to give a legitimate speech outside the whole jacking off thing. I don't know why he was like, yeah, man, my niggas was out there getting killed and shit, and I was out there beating my dick. I was stroking my shit with lotion on my shit, and my nigga Gon was out there getting stomped out. I couldn't believe it. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny, but I get where he's coming from, right? It makes absolute sense, right? And it's what I've been saying for the past couple episodes. The reason why I want Leorio to get the job of chairman, because and correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been forever. It's actually been years since we've got Leorio's backstory. But Leorio, if I'm correct, Leorio did the whole Hunter thing simply to get to medical school, or to save money for medical school. The reason why he wanted to go to medical school and become a doctor is because he couldn't save his friend. We're in the same situation again with Leorio, where he could not save his friend, whether it be before it was because he didn't have the money, he didn't have the the experience and training, stuff like that. This time it's simply because he was not there. He focused too much on himself, right?
Um, and with all that, he now sees the opportunity to actually be there for his friend again. Maybe he can't literally help save Gon, which I'm sure hurt him a lot because, once again, he's in the same situation as he was before, and he still can't do anything. Um, but in this situation, now he can help, right? He can at least try to help now, right? Like I was saying, even though he wants to be a doctor, the core value of what Leorio wants to be is someone who can help friends like that, right? Just help people, right? And though being the chairman is not exactly being a doctor, you won't have a PhD or anything like that, but being the chairman, there is still a lot of good that you can do. In fact, there's probably more good that you have potential to do than being a doctor. Being a chairman may open up a fuck ton of avenues for you to continue helping, right? Which is why I want Leorio to become the chairman. I think that Leorio is the breath of fresh air that the association needs. It just makes it makes the most sense out of, it just makes the most sense to me, I guess I should say. So I feel for him. I definitely feel for him. Being in the situation again, I can't hate, bro. I cannot hate. So really did a fantastic job on all of that. I was greatly impressed with his speech. It truly felt like we were getting that Leorio development that I have always been wanting for the entirety of this show. Now, of course, it comes at the end of the fucking show, so that sucks. But the potential for this to be a fantastic thing for Leorio's character becoming the chairman is greatly outweighs the amount of time that we spent waiting. Ooh, and I caught that bitch. Ooh, these fucking hands. But it greatly exceeds the time that we've waited for Leorio to actually do something. This is great. This is fantastic. Now, last thing I want to talk about is Jing's slight cosign for Leorio, right? When Leorio punched Jing, I think it was obvious to everybody that Jing let himself get punched, right? Yeah, of course he did, right? There's no way Jing would have been caught off guard. In fact, when in the episode, I was gonna point this out in the episode that he did get punched, but I didn't think it mattered too much, so I left it out. But in the episode where he did get punched, I think you can see Jing look down, notice that he's about to get punched, and he just takes it, right? And while that could just be a thing of like, to show Jing was surprised that he was about to get punched, or surprised by the power and stuff like that. No, I think Jing saw it and he was like, nah, he a real nigga, let me punch him, or let me get punched, right? It's like a nod to me. It's like a nod to Leorio being like, yeah, I fuck with you, bro. And so it's I do wonder if the reason why, well, no, because Cheeto said that she knew why he punched, or why he let himself get punched. I don't think that she fully explained it, but I think that she hinted at that he fucks with Leorio. Now, I guess lastly with this, what I want to bring up is Jing himself, right? We've talked about Jing for ever since he showed up in this arc. Every now and then interspersed between the discussions.
And I still don't 100% get him. Because he seems like, oh my god, I punched the shit out of my desk. He seems like he is very quick to leave. And I think somebody pointed out, I don't know if it was Cheadle or Leorio, somebody pointed out that he was leaving already. And it's very weird, right? It's very weird with Jing, because like I said, I can't get a full read on him. He seems more just like a hippie type that just likes adventure. But it also seems like, to me, it also seems like the allure of adventure is what keeps Jing, right? It's the love for the adventure that keeps Jing continue. Like it's Jing reminds me of a horse that has like a carrot and a stick hanging in front of him. That's what he loves, right? That's how Jing comes off to me, right? I just hope that whenever Jing does like actually settle down and all other stuff, he gets some time to actually talk to Gon. When we actually do heal Gon and stuff, like, I hope that he does sit down and talk to Gon. I don't know. I don't know. I think, I don't know. I need more on Jing. I think I need more on Jing to fully understand him. To fully understand. I don't know. Because he's an enigma at the moment. Like I said, he seems to just be in it for the allure of having fun and having a adventure and stuff like that. I think that's more of what keeps him going. But then even with Gon, he was like, if you find me, I'll dip the fuck out, right? Which is also weird. Which like it's weird because I don't know if Jing doesn't want to see Gon, because I don't know if it's personal or if it's, I don't know, because like I'm not sure if Jing doesn't want to see Gon because he believes that Gon needs to be strong enough to catch him, or Jing doesn't want to see Gon because it's his son, and having his son around may hinder his chances of having the adventures and stuff that he always goes. Because one thing I've learned, right, when it comes to good writing is simple. Good writing is almost always simple, and not as crazy as shit may seem on the screen. Good writing is usually simple, and that goes for well-written characters as well. And I'm going to assume that Jing is a well-written character, and if Jing is a well-written character, I can also assume that his motives are probably simple as fuck. Now granted, I believe all the motives that we've given Jing or guessed with Jing have been pretty simple, but it could be even simpler. The fact that he just knows that he has a son, and with a son he won't have the same freedoms that he has as a lone adventurer doing the things that he loves. So it could possibly just be that whenever he was like, yo, I'm gonna run regardless if I see you, it's that he wants to continue to have those adventures without being tied down by having a son, which sounds horrible, but to Jing it may sound completely sound, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I have to fully, I just need more on Jing. I need more on Jing. Like the whole hippie thing and stuff like that. Yeah, it just doesn't seem,
to work with Jing too much. It may not be that he's a hippie. It may just be that, you know, like I said, he just wants to go on adventures. That's all that Jing has ever done. And even and going back to like the whole thing of like him taking going up on a tree, showing him like the horizon and stuff like that. You know, having seen him seeming like he has like this appreciation for the world and being a hunter and the adventure that comes with with being a hunter and stuff like that. That seems to be more a part of his character than it is to be a like a thing with the show. It seems to be like Jing, that's Jing's thing. I like being a hunter because being a hunter means that I can go on all these crazy adventures, right? So I don't know. I do, like I said, I do hope that he sits down and actually lets let's go on and by proxy the viewer know why he does all this. That's all I'm asking right now. I know there's a lot of mystery right now, especially with like Alika and stuff like that, but I don't expect to get anything on Alika. Whatever the fuck is going on with Alika is not something that you can explain within the next couple episodes. So there's no point in me worrying about that. But what can be explained in just an episode, in just a scene, is Jing himself. What the fuck are you? We don't even, you know what I just realized? We don't even know what Jing's Nin ability is. We don't even know what kind of user he is. Which is kind of crazy now, think about it. Yeah, we don't even know what kind of user he is. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it must be, whatever he can do, it must be strong as fuck. Like, strong as fuck. I don't know. Have we ever seen what Jing's ability is? I don't think we have. I think that's still a mystery. If I had to guess, I would say that he has like a no, because he's an adventurer. He's an adventurer. Yeah, okay. I don't think he would have too much of a... No, he would have some offensive capabilities. Actually don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what his ability would be. Because we haven't got any clues for what his ability could be. The only clue I could think that would get, only thing that I would think would be a clue about his ability is when he said, "If you find me, I'll run." Like when in the tape to Gon, he was like, "Yeah, if you find me, I'll run," meaning that he would have to know that he found him. Which I guess that more or less could mean like, oh yeah, if you run up to me and I see you, I'm gone too, like I'm dipping, right? But it more likely seems like he was saying, if you were in the vicinity, I'm dipping, right? So maybe his ability has something to do with understanding when Gon is in the vicinity, right? So it could be like a spatial awareness kind of thing, or like a mass search like the king had, you know, something like that. I would assume would be Jing's forte. Jing doesn't seem like he would have too much offensive capabilities when it comes to Nin. I expect Jing to have offensive capabilities in general, but I don't think that he has like offensive capabilities when it comes to like Nin, or he doesn't focus on it. I think that his ability is more or less focused on like sit rep. I think that, yeah, I think that's what Jing's ability would, I think that makes more sense for Jing's ability, for it to be something like sit rep, just to like know where things are, who's around him and stuff like that. It would help him on adventures. It would help him locating his son so he can run away from him, stuff like that, you know. But I'm hoping that if we do get a moment where Jing does sit down with Gon, that he does like completely spill the beans, you know. I would hope for that much, right? But regardless, we'll see. We'll see. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. You're just a lurker. I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to send that in. As always, my social media link's going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early, subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description for that as well. We also have Discord if you want to join that and talk more Hunter x Hunter. So with all that being said, get my off button ready. There it is. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.